Hello everyone, my name is Quinn, and we are going to take a look at the early access Subnautica game. So, as you can probably tell, the recording of this game was kind of a pain. You can see down here, you have my tabs. That's because this game is an OpenGL game? No. It is not... What is it? It's a Unity game. Shadowplay hates Unity, and so it just kind of throws a fit. So that's kind of the issue that we were at right now. So right now I'm running it off of desktop recording. So first thing you're going to see is this is a Unity game, but in the options menu there is nothing. They're currently a work in progress. We are working on it. It does have a language thing though, and actually a fairly substantial language option. So, I've put about 3 hours into this game, and we are going to take a look at my world, and I'm going to give you my first impressions of this game as it sits. Apologies if things are a little bit loud. I do have a kind of Cherry MX Red keyboard, so it can be a bit of a loud one at times. Does take forever and a day to load. Did we die? Oh, come on. God damn it. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Just needed to be kind of clicked around in and taken a look at. So, the first thing you will probably notice is this game runs like ass. I mean, it runs like shit. I think I'm currently getting something like 20-something frames a second. Keep in mind, Shadowplay is accounting for probably 2 of those frames, but this game just does not run that well anyway. It usually does stay above 30, but it does have severe frame hitchings and lots of other things. To give you an idea. But that's not to say this game doesn't have positives. It does, in that its world is beautiful. I mean, if you're sick of brown games, holy crap does this game have you covered. And a half, actually. But that frame rate, though, is atrocious. So, this is a survival game. Oh! Hey, my frame rate's back up to normal. Are you gonna work for me now? Oh, for now. This is a survival game, so you do have to manage oxygen, health, food, and water. And you do start out with nothing in this game. Well, not quite nothing. You start out with a little pod, that thing. And it gives you some basic stuff, some basic microchips, and enough stuff to kind of get you going, but not enough that you're going to survive long term, otherwise you are going to die. So, it's in your best interest to make a new shelter as soon as possible. Now, to do that, you need resources. And, in here you do have kind of a little storage locker. You have a fabricator, which is your primary means of making shit. And And one thing I've noticed is they seem to have changed the recipes on these several times during development. So whether or not these are all the same, your mileage may vary. I don't know what they're planning to do with these. If they're planning to keep them the same, if they're planning to change them, I don't know. So like I said, I went on other people's Let's Plays, and when I was first starting out trying to figure out what happened, or what to do, and they had changed actually quite significantly, so... For those of you who don't know, I am running two GTX 770s, so it's not for lack of video power, because I can run, like, Shadow of Mordor at 60, and plenty of other stuff just fine that looks better than this. We're gonna get some creep vine, just because I want it. There we go. You can harvest anything that shows up as a named object in your...
Caution, calorie deficiency detected.
Oh, we're gonna starve. In your reticle, except for sand. Sand you dig out. So you can hopefully find stuff that way. I have yet to find anything. As far as I know, sand is worthless. There was a time when sand was good for...
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh dear, that's not good. Not just the oxygen thing, but that call was a creature who is very much not friendly to me. So, as you can imagine, one thing you're going to want to do in this game is make a new shelter and get food as soon as possible. Food and clean water seem to be the two things you just cannot do without. Oh, okay. You will also find little pieces of your previous ship. Oh, my inventory's full. Whatever. That you can melt down for scrap titanium. Oh, come on. Fine. This game is laden with bugs. Rotting creep vine piece. That must have been in the new update, because the last time I checked you could not eat creep vine. And okay, I don't think that's actually creep vine. I think that's a bug. This game is I think $10 right now, $10 or $20. And spoiler alert, for me, I think it's a decent game. I think it's worth $10. If it's anything more than that and it's still this bug-ridden, avoid this game like the plague, because it's a good game and it has potential, but it's got problems like you wouldn't believe. And they're not just performance issues. I mean, the constant changing of the crafting recipes, the constant changes that are constantly under development, it makes for a game that has the potential to be really good one week and really awful another week. As far as this game kind of cashing in on the survival craze, I think it is a little bit, but it's doing something... Be quiet. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get back to the base I built, and there goes my frame rate again. It seems like right around here, my frame rate just dies, and I don't really understand why. Because it's not like there's anything particularly intense around here, not that I can tell anyway. It might be a glitch with windowed mode, because I do have this in windowed mode, obviously, because otherwise my capture software would not work. Also, it says you have a new creature discovered every time you start the game back up. I've eaten hoverfish before. A lot of them. Oh my lord. Wow, this stuff rots fast.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. And at least that gave me some food, so I can expect to not die very quickly. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm probably still gonna die. So, you can make everything... Lubricant comes from creepvine seed clusters. The problem is, this game is badly in need of what's the word? It's badly in need of an FAQ, or any kind of tutorial, because it just doesn't have it. And there goes my frame rate again. Ah, come on. It should be noted that this is a Unity game. Unity games just, in general, kind of don't work that well. So, if you're looking at this and saying, "Oh, it must be a weakness of the game," I don't know of an indie game, of a Unity game, apart from, say, there was one. I'm blanking on it. There are a few that work, but I think in general it's just a weakness of the engine. The fact that this game does not have SLI support, I know is a weakness of the engine. Because the engine cannot handle 2 GPUs from either manufacturer, NVIDIA or AMD. So, as you can see, you can make, you kind of have these, they're not officially tech trees, but you can kind of treat them as such. And this game is entirely mouse and keyboard driven. Come on, frame rate, for the love of Christ. It's not that hard to run, it's a frickin' Unity game. For God's sakes. My computer's acting like this is Crisis 6. And I don't for the life of me understand why. Ah, Christ. Might not be a bad idea to make an aquarium piece. Get some fish, a place to put new fish.
Blood nutrient levels decreasing.
Yeah.
Intake recommended.
This thing is gonna bitch at me until I eat something. Okay, there goes my frame rate. We're down to like 5, 3. There we go. Yeah, this game is it's not bad. It has potential, but holy shit, does it need optimizing badly? Because it just does not run well on. Oh, gonna stay away from them. They will kill you if you get too close. This game does not run well on any system, and I have gone through the forums. It looks like everyone's kind of having the same problems. It might also be my recording software. Ooh, I got gold. That's new. I think that was just added, but I might be wrong. It does seem like they will add and remove... Ooh, you're mine now. Features willy-nilly. I don't really understand why. You'd think if you put a feature in, you can, like, leave it there and just work on other stuff, but for some reason it seems like they want to have a bunch of... It's almost like they want to have a testing bed for features, and then they decide what they're going to keep. So... Oh, Christ almighty. Come on. Minecraft doesn't have these frame dips, guys. Gotta be honest, this is probably the worst. Oh my god. And there it goes back up again. This game does have a start window, so it's not like you're kind of on your own from the start. You do get to pick resolution, you do get to pick like graphics options, things like that. I believe I have mine set to the medium settings, which is non-experimental. These are textureless. I don't know why. I'm assuming that's another bug. Again, this is an early access game. I kind of admittedly got it on a lark. I didn't really know what I was getting into. Kind of wish I had now, but whatever. I'm into it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Excuse me. In for a penny, in for a pound, so. You can kill these little things. Good God, come on, frame rate. For the love of Christ. The frame rate is what kills this game for me. I can deal with bugs, I can deal with glitches, but give me a frame rate that I can use. Come on. I'm probably going to do more videos about this game, but I'm not going to do a Let's Play or anything like that because, frankly, it's going to be obsolete within a few months, if not a few weeks, because the dev is just... I don't know what they're doing at this point, and I don't think they know what they're doing at this point. I think they have an idea of where they want to go, but as to how to get there, and I don't know if they have a roadmap, because they've said we don't have like a feature list that we want to employ. We're just gonna kind of... I'm paraphrasing. Oh dear God, no. Nope, nope, nope. Getting out of here. Okay. Those things are very unfriendly, as you can probably assume. The developers don't really have a plan, as far as I know. I might be wrong. They might have implemented one. But as of recording, I have not seen a list of things they want to employ. And I know I'm skipping over a lot of stuff. I need to make more storage in my little area because I'm kind of running out. Actually, I think I am out at the moment. This game does not have controller support, which I know for a lot of people on PC isn't going to be a big problem, but for me it's kind of a pain because I like controller support. There goes the frame rate again. Apologies that I keep coming back here. You really don't want to stray away from your home too often. What are you? Are you new? Nope, you're an acid mushroom. I have tons of those. You use them to make batteries. At least for now. But, ooh. Nope, nope, I'm not messing with you. I don't want to slag this game off too much, because the reality is, it's not a bad game. It just needs some work. And by some, I mean a lot. It needs to be properly optimized for at least NVIDIA machines. I'm not sure about AMD. I'm an NVIDIA person, so AMD doesn't really cross my radar all that much. What's down here? Is it murder? Oh, what was that? That is sand. Of course it is. Titanium. I have loads of titanium. I really don't need more.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to help me, but honestly it's so irritating that I almost wish I had the option to turn it off.
Caution, calorie deficiency detected.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna murder you, woman. And I will feel nothing for it. But, like I said, I'm gonna do another video in this game, if only because I'm curious where it goes. But, interesting proof of concept. It, badly in need of a patch. Or 10. Look, it's Finding Nemo at 2 frames a second. And 2 might be a bit generous, actually. Holy crap. Come on. I will put an annotation in if I do get better frame rates when I'm not recording, because it's possible the recording software is messing with it. Because again, technically, NVIDIA does not support this type of game. Glass. Small storage cube, grab sphere, constructor. Yeah, I've been meaning to make an observatory, but I'm kind of it requires enameled glass, and you have to, and in order to get enameled glass, you have to have teeth from those creatures that I said before were not friendly. And at this game, at this point in the game, my greatest weapon is this little bad guy. Oh yeah. This is my weapon of choice. Oh yeah, that frame rate. Oh, Jesus Christ, what fresh hell is this? Come on, you can do it. I mean, you can even see, like, the texture resolution is nice, but it's not that nice. And you can see, like, it isn't intensely anti-aliasing this stuff here. The draw distance isn't that crazy. I don't understand why it's frame dropping like it is. I really think it's just bad optimization, which is amazing because this is a PC only game. Who would have thought if they got one part, copper, they would have gotten that, but who knows. Ooh, quartz.
Emergency. Starvation imminent.
Shut up.
Calorie intake immediately.
Yeah. So yeah, this game doesn't even have like achievements like Minecraft. Minecraft doesn't have a tutorial, but it does have achievements, and it gives you an idea of like, alright, first I need to get wood, then I need to get a little house, then I need to make food, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. So it's, even Minecraft is more user-friendly than this. Oh, good lord. And at least Minecraft can maintain a somewhat stable frame rate, which is...
New creature discovered.
kind of being kind to it, but whatever. Give me food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Good for me. So, as I said, my name is Quinn. I will hopefully see you next time. I will be making another video about this game, but you've pretty much seen all there is to it. There is not a lot to this game. I believe it's $10 your regional equivalent. I'll put an annotation if there's a correction, but I'm about 80% sure that that's right. So, thank you so much for watching.